welcome back to Serenity Crafts by Maria. Today is going to be a video towards the All Aboard the Friendship Express collaboration. It's a group of lovely people who are all very talented crafters and friends. This month is going to be Disney themed. I chose Cinderella, hopefully. I have no idea really what I'm doing, but I just thought I'm going to do a wall plaque of Cinderella. So I actually bought 3 of the little castles because I want to make a big castle. I've got the little pumpkin carriage, which I've coloured in, and my little horse to pull the carriage, which I'm going to do white. The shoe is a bit big, but I may do it because it's a very important part of Cinderella. So I'm going to pour white in the bottom, and then I'm going to do a blue sky with the Istoyo colour mica powders. Blue sky with some white clouds. I'm going to then do green for like the grass. And I'm going to draw a path going from the castles to the carriage. And then I'm going to put Cinderella tattoo on the white layer as well. And then let that dry. And then we'll do a top coat. And all of these should be tucked underneath the top coat. So hopefully they won't protrude through the resin. I've got to do this white coat really, really thin. I also wanted to show you today, I treated myself to some new pens from Artex. They'd got a sale on these on Amazon at the moment. Got them for $29.99. They are absolutely beautiful, and I've coloured in the finest details, like the windows and that little love heart that's in the middle, and they were perfect. And you don't have to keep pressing on the nib to get the ink out. These are the pens that you just do that with, and it pushes the ink down. I mean, that comes out perfectly. It's so fine. It's absolutely brilliant. I love it. I know it's a glass slipper, but give it a bit of detail by doing a black heel. I just want to use my pens. Any excuse. Yeah, they were $29.99, and there are 36 in the box. And look at the box, it's so pretty. I know it's a glass slipper. The rest of it can be clear, but we'll just give it a black heel. Give Cinderella a bit of style. If I'm completely honest, I still haven't got a clue really if this is going to work, but I really wanted to join in on this collaboration because it was chosen by Susie from Serendipity Resin Creations, as it's her birthday. So I wanted to join in. As soon as I found out it was for her birthday, I thought, oh, I've got to join in on this one. So I quickly went to see what Amazon had got to offer for like moulds, anything to do with Disney, and if I'm honest, they didn't have much that would turn up as quickly as I needed it to turn up. I ended up going with these because they were the next day delivery, like on Amazon Prime. If I'd have thought about it earlier, I would have probably done Beauty and the Beast, and there's some beautiful moulds for them, but they weren't going to be here until like the video was due to go on. So I decided to do Cinderella. I used to love it as a child. It's not my favourite Disney film, but it's up there. I like Beauty and the Beast and all the Frozen. I do like the Frozen films. So my plan is to pour the 3 castles, have them in my mould to make one big castle, put the pumpkin carriage down here with the horse, and then have Cinderella running away because obviously it's gone past midnight, so the castles might be here. I'll have her running down the path towards the carriage, so she'll be there. Obviously she's a tattoo, so I'll put that on the first layer, and then the carriage will be like there, and the 3 castles will be up here, and then her shoe will be on the path somewhere looking massive. She must have really big feet. Well, she has in this one anyway. I have no idea if it's going to look good, but we shall see. I'm going to mix up some white and I'll get back to you. Right, I've mixed 200 ml up and I've used the T-Expert epoxy pigment paste in pure white. and I've degassed it. I didn't degas it for long. It's so full it would bubble over, so I've not degassed it for long, but I have degassed it. So I'm just going to pour it in slowly. I've also filled up the little moulds with UV resin. I use a JDiction coloured UV resin. This layer has got to be so thin. I might have enough to do the backup moulds I bought, which are these ones. I'm not a fan of Mickey Mouse. In fact, he gave me the creeps when I was a little girl. So I didn't want to do him, but like I said, there was very limited choices on Amazon that can come quick. And these are one of them. They were $7.99 for the two, and you get a box of nail glitters with them as well. Now these are like little tiny trinket tray, but it isn't advertised as a shaker mould, but I might make it into a shaker mould. So I'll just do white. Yeah, I'll just do a little bit of a white one. It might not even work as a shaker mould, and that's probably why it's not advertised as one, but I can't see why not. This one might not be able to be, because obviously it can be a shaker, just not a shaker keyring, because if you drill into it to put your keyring on it, that'll go straight through to the liquid. So I'm not sure if this one would work as a shaker mould, but that one definitely will, because the ears are not part of the shaker mould bit where you put the liquid. All as I'll be using is baby oil, because that's always worked well for me when I've made like snow globes and things with my other crafts. I like the way it's thick enough to slow the movement down, but not too thick where nothing moves. Oh, once again, I'm using the T-Expert pigment paste, and this one is, it says red or bright red. I might just leave that like that, so it's not completely mixed in. So it's kind of marble effect. Let's see how these are going. Oh, not good. Take them out of there. Oh, that one's worked a bit. Yeah, they didn't take up the paint or anything. I weren't sure if they would, to be fair. I think I'm going to put white in there to make it pink, and then there'll be pink castles instead. Tried to do it the fast way, didn't work.
Pour the colors, watch them flow. Dreams in resin start to grow. Shimmering skies in a tiny mold. Hands of magic, stories told. Serenity crafts by Maria, where the world slows down, see clearer. Creativity flows like a river. Serenity crafts by Maria.
Right, welcome back. I've managed to pour everything, so now it's just a waiting game. I've redone the castles because the details didn't show up very well in the UV resin, so I've done them in epoxy resin. I managed to get a couple of the Minnie Mouse, Mickey Mouse little moulds that I'm going to turn into shaker moulds. But for now, it's just a waiting game. I also managed to get a couple of crowns, as it is a princessy thing. And that's me done until this is all set up and ready to go for the next layer on this, because these will go in there somewhere. I'll bring you back when everything's cute. See you soon. Welcome back. It's time to demold the little castles and the carriage and the horse, and these are ready to demold as well. Obviously this is staying as it is. I'm going to use the Estoyo mica powders with some 99% isopropyl to paint on the sky and the grass and the road on here. It's time to demold these, and hopefully the windows and stuff transferred like it didn't with the UV resin, but this is epoxy, so oh yes, it did. Perfect. That's good. So that's castle. That'll go like there somewhere. I'm hoping to use all three to make one big castle. These are the Mickey Mouse style heads. Oh, it's got a bit of a bubble in the ear. I did wonder because they were coming up, but that's fine. I mean, these are just extras anyway, but that's really cute, to be fair. And I'm glad I added the pink or red or whatever it was to it. I'll cut out a circle of acetate and I'll cover that up, and then we'll top it with UV resin to seal it. Oh, so that's a cute little one. So see what I mean about them being the size kind of useless little trinket trays. Yeah, we'll leave them in there and we'll put some of the little bits in there as well. That's cute, actually. Yeah, so they're like little extras. Right, is the shoe cute? There, it's a glass slipper. Right, so I'm going to get cleaned up and I'm going to get the isopropyl mixed in with the green and the blue. Yeah, those pens just wipe out with a baby wipe. I buy the cheapest baby wipes and they work perfectly and they've never damaged my moulds. Like isopropyl can damage your moulds. I use the kindest, cheapest baby wipes, like for sensitive skin. So I thought if they're okay for babies' bums and hands and faces, they'll be alright for my moulds. And they are. I've never had a problem with it. So, right, I will fast forward so you haven't got to sit and watch me painting, which is really boring and it's not something I'm very good at, but we'll do it. See you soon.
Pour the colors, watch them flow. Dreams in resin start to grow. Shimmering skies in a tiny mold. Hands of magic, stories told. Serenity crafts by Maria, where the world slows down, see clearer. Creativity flows like a river. Serenity crafts by Maria. Tiny worlds trapped in glass. Time stands still, it doesn't pass. Shapes that
Hello, welcome back. I have, as you saw, made the little shakers with the mouse heads. It's first shakers I've ever made and I really enjoyed it, to be fair. Considering it was just just in case this didn't work out, but I ended up pouring it anyway. Right, I've mixed up 230 mils of clear resin. Just want to put this on the top, a really, really, really thin layer. I'm going to pour here because if it does dislodge any of the mica powder, then it's not going to hurt so much because it's going to be covered by the castles. I've UV'd these castles together because I don't want them to separate. Just want to put these in here, right there, and then I want carriage down here. Where's the horse gone? Oh, the shoe's got to go on there down there as well. Oh, I should have done the stones down the path. Crisis averted. I found my horse. I mean, the worst case scenario, I would have had to have made one with UV resin, and we all know how that turned out earlier. So, I'm going to put the horse on there now. Can't have a carriage without the horse. I was getting really worried. I really do need my tweezers. I just can't think where I'll put them. I have everything organised until I use them. And then they get lost. Right, got my horse in the cart. I shake so bad when I'm doing things like this. I'm going to leave that alone. I'll probably babysit it for a little while. The next layer I'll put, when this is hardened up, I'll put Cinderella running away. She'll go there. She's left a massive shoe. That shoe makes me giggle. Right, it's torch time. Long neck lighter. It's just a waiting game again. Waiting for this lot to harden up. It doesn't have to be fully hard, but it does need to be hard enough to stick Cinderella on there. And then it'll be the last coat. So, I'll bring you back when... I don't actually know if you can see properly. Is this light... Is that better? Or is it better like that? That's me done in the craft room for now. I will bring you back when the top layer needs to be done. See you soon. Hi guys, I'm back. I did the last layer off camera because I wanted it to be a bit of a reveal for you, because obviously I'm working so you can see it from the top. So nothing would be like, you know, a reveal once it's done. So I thought I'll do the last coat and the last few bits that I was going to do, like the Cinderella sticker and things like that, off camera. And then I'll reveal it to you now. Plus that'll keep the video a little bit shorter. So, first things first, I finished off the shaker moulds. I stuck on some of the bits that came in with the mould. I demoulded the crown. The crowns, there was like a set of 2 in one mould. They're really nice style crowns, to be fair. I also made like a... this one's marked and it's really dark, so that won't be used. And then... Are you ready? Ready. She's finished. She is finished and done. I have outlined with silver so it gives it a little bit of a frame. I've even put a clock there with midnight. That's why she's running away from the castle, back to her carriage. Her giant shoe is here. That she's... Well, it's fell off because she's only a size like 3 or 4 and this is a size 99. So it fell off when she was running. These stars were just like 3D kind of stars, no stickers or nothing like that, so I glued them down before I did the top layer. I glued Cinderella down because the tattoo I tried and it would not show up. You just couldn't see it at all. So I cut another Cinderella out. It was still a tattoo, but I coated her front and back, sides, everything in Mod Podge, and I let that dry. And then I stuck her down with Mod Podge and I made sure that dried. And then I stuck all these flowers individually down by some Mod Podge glue. And then I waited for them to dry. And then I poured on the final coat and I babysat it for a little while because obviously there's stones in there as well, because they are stones. And they caused a few bubbles, but I don't mind that. It looks quite nice, a nice effect. I also coloured in this grass bit because I went really like a muddy colour. It's horrible. So I used one of my Artex pens to colour that in. And then, of course, I used the JDiction silver for the edging. And then I made this. Not a fan of the colour, but it's the one that showed up the most. Little Cinderella on a charm, and I put that on there so that can go on the wall with her. You can either have it So it's against the wall like that, or dangling down in front of the clock. It's entirely up to whoever. I hope you can see the shoe. I actually coloured in the heel and the sole black, just so you could see it a little bit more. But yeah, I am really happy, considering I had no idea from 1 second to the next what I was going to do, how it was going to turn out. I've never done anything like this, like a picture in resin, not unless it was a sticker or a DTF sticker or something that's already drawn. So yeah, I really thoroughly enjoyed it. So thanks, Susie, for choosing that, because it really pushed me out of my comfort zone. So I haven't really done anything like this at all. I'd like to say a massive happy birthday to Susie. She's 21 again, I think. It's her birthday today, and like I said earlier, she chose the Disney theme for the collaboration this Saturday. Happy birthday to you. I hope you're having an amazing day. Susie's channel is called Serendipity Resin Creations. There's a whole bunch of us. There's so many more talented people than me. I wouldn't call myself talented, but I wing it most of the time. Hopefully I'll get there one day. But there are amazing people, very talented in this collaboration. So go and check out the playlist, which is listed in my description section below. That's a mouthful, description section below. So please check that out, because they are brilliant people. Absolutely amazing people. And happy birthday. That's me done now. I've got to say, I'm kind of relieved it's done. Sorry, Susie, but this one really challenged me. Oh, thanks very much for letting me join in with it. I have enjoyed it. Anyway, thanks to all my subscribers. Hello to you all. I appreciate you all. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. It's absolutely free to do it, and it really will boost my channel. And honestly, I appreciate and love every single one of you. So thank you so much. I hope you have a really good day or night whenever you're watching this. Take care. Bye.
Pour the cup.